How's it going, guys? GangstaPranksta back with more WWE 2K16. We are continuing on with the Stone Cold Steve Austin thing. I don't really even know what it's called. Showcase. It's a showcase. Shit, whatever. We're nearing the end. I don't know how close we are to the end, but the game said like 86%. So I guess we're nearing the end. I know he doesn't wrestle for much longer. He stopped around 2000. Well, I think his last official match was against The Rock in 2003 at WrestleMania 19. I wonder if that's going to be the last match. That's the last match I can remember him wrestling, but I don't know if that was like his last match. So whatever. Anyways, we're going to be talking about some stuff that happened recently in the world of wrestling. And another thing, we got no what's called matches, bonus matches. I actually backed out and checked. Nothing. So yeah, it's kind of shitty. So without further ado, we're gonna jump right into it. There's a video that's gonna air. How do I know this? I'm just a fortune teller. I'm Nostradamus. So we'll start talking after the whole video thing. So without further ado, let's. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's been about a little over a week. I would say longer, but it just makes me sound even worse. Yeah, so one thing I was interested in, because I wasn't really watching this at the time, but why did he associate himself with Vince? You know? I'm hoping to learn a thing here. They're not really explaining it. They're just like, yeah, he did it, whatever. But I did see the match that we have next, and yo, I'm pretty excited. The Brothers of Destruction versus Austin and Triple H in a tag match. Yo, it's gonna be exciting. Oh, Triple H. Oh, this I remember. He hits The Rock, yeah. I think their tag team's called like the Two-Man Power Trip or something like that. Oh yeah, him being Jim Ross. Oh, there's the Hardys before they were broken. I mean, they look pretty broken there, taking all those chair shots, but you know, they weren't officially broken. Maybe all those chair shots to the head made them broken. Well, it's more Matt that's broken. Jeff's just like, he's Brother Nero. Oh. Oh, are those okay? So this is after. I think this is post Alliance, because they were holding two sets of titles, and I think they were holding the WCW titles with the WWF titles at the time. No, but I think Alliance happens after this, right? Alliance should happen around 2001. Actually, hold on. Okay, so chronologically, actually I'll have to go back to the main menu to look at all this shit. But WrestleMania happened, WrestleMania 17 happened in March, I think. I think it's March 2000. I don't know what day. This is Backlash. This is April. So I think the thing doesn't happen later. The Alliance doesn't happen later because it happens in 2001. This is all 2000. No, this is 2000. No, I'm pretty sure this is 2001. I don't know. Whatever. We'll talk about 2017. You know. Is the match gonna start? Oh, well, I guess. Yeah. Thank you for answering my question. So yeah, a couple things happened recently in some wrestling worlds. A couple big of course, we got WrestleMania coming up, the biggest pay-per-view in the world. If you're an American wrestling fan, you know, you also got like Triple Mania in Mexico. You got Wrestle Kingdom in Japan. So there's some big events. And oh, we're playing. Oh shit. Who the fuck is that? Oh, that's Stephanie. Holy shit, she looks so weird there. For some reason, I thought it was Tori. But I'm like, why would Tori be with them? Like Tori, not Tori Wilson, but Tori, like X-Pac's girlfriend. I was like, what the fuck? But whatever. So yeah, we got the road to WrestleMania. Last time I recorded, Royal Rumble didn't happen. I think we were talking about Royal Rumble and like what's gonna happen at WrestleMania and shit. Go tag in Kane, you fuck. So yeah, the Royal Rumbles happened. Elimination Chambers happened as well. We'll briefly skim over that because there's really nothing much to talk about. So yeah, the Rumble, my favorite pay-per-view of the year. How was it this year? I thought it was pretty disappointing, to be honest. I didn't watch the whole pay-per-view because I didn't really care for any of the matches. Hold on, I gotta work on the arm. I forgot how to focus. Is that R2? R2. Oh, well, fuck it. Hold on, I'll just... Oh, there we go. Or there's a crossface. Does this count as working on the arm? Oh, it does. Good. Do the crossface again. Hold on. I just want to test something out. Okay, it's not working. Whatever. So yeah, the Rumble happened. I watched some of it. I thought it sucked for the most part. I just watched the Rumble match. I didn't watch any of the matches. I don't even remember the match. I just remember... Actually, I have it on my phone. When I'm not getting beaten up, I'll pull it up on my phone because I have it as, like, notes so I can remember what happened. But I'll speak on the Rumble for now because that's what I watched and cared about. The Rumble... Man, going into it, it seemed like, how could this suck? You've got big names. You got Goldberg. You got Lesnar. You got Undertaker. Who was the fourth big name they were advertising? It was... Who was it? It was Goldberg, Undertaker, Lesnar. And there was a fourth one. I think it was Cena they were advertising pretty big. But he was in the match. He wasn't in the Rumble match. Those were the three big names for the Rumble. Undertaker, Goldberg, and Lesnar. And I hope you didn't fucking like watch the Rumble just to watch them, because if you did, you'd be kind of disappointed because they didn't show up to like the last 5 people in the Rumble. I thought it was fucking shitty that they saved all those big names for the end, because like, you know, part of the Rumble is like, oh shit, who's coming out next? Well, it's like you're counting down the final 5, and it's like, okay, well, Lesnar, Goldberg, and Undertaker haven't come out yet, so there's 3 out of 5. And oh man, Roman as number 30? Man, that was pretty disappointing. But overall, the Rumble, like I said, it's kind of lame. There's really no surprises. Like, you know, surprise entries and shit. The only surprise, you know, you have a shit Rumble when your surprise entries in the Rumble are, I don't even remember his name. It's, I'm trying to figure out how to work this arm and then think and talk at the same time. It's not working out. It was Jack Gallagher was one of the surprises, and the guy from NXT, the 10-10-10. I can't think of his name right now. Hold on, it's coming to me. It starts with a Ty Dillinger. There we go. I know it starts with a T. So yeah, those were the only surprises in the Rumble. Those two. I don't know if anybody's not watched the pay-per-view, but those were the only 2 surprises that were in the Rumble. Like, what the fuck? So yeah, that was pretty disappointing. Like I said, Goldberg, Undertaker, and all that, they came out like super late in the Rumble. So you have to dredge through a lot, you know, like the Mojo Rawleys and shit like that. So let me pull out my phone so I can see who else is in the Rumble. A lot of the early picks I didn't really care about. You had Mojo, Mark Henry, Braun Strowman was kind of interesting. James Ellsworth, who cares? Kofi's thing that he did this year wasn't very impressive. He fucking destroyed his sternum. Like, when I watched it, I was like, dude, why? Just why? It just seemed way more painful and not needed than it came across as whatever. What else? I don't know. It was just a very boring Rumble. Boring and nothing exciting happening. So yeah, it was just boring. Didn't really enjoy it. And of course Orton won. Who I say of course, like, oh yeah, of course he was gonna win. No, that was like the biggest surprise of the Rumble, seeing Orton win. Like, you see, he was like the final four and shit. It's like, okay. Because for a while it was rumored to be Goldberg who won the Rumble. It's like, okay. I don't know if I'm a fan of that, but whatever. And then Undertaker was rumored to win and like face AJ at WrestleMania. I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. Undertaker in this Rumble was fucking terrible. Undertaker, you're old. You've gone through a lot. You've done a lot for wrestling. But it might be fucking time. He could barely move in the ring. Like, it was bad to watch. It was like, dude, you should not be here. You should just be chilling at your house. You've made so much money off this business. Just enjoy it, you know? You got a beautiful wife. There's no reason for you to do this wrestling thing. Especially after you lost to WrestleMania. Who cares? You know, you being at WrestleMania is not a fucking selling point for anybody anymore. So just don't do it. But apparently he's going to be wrestling Roman at WrestleMania. It's like, okay, they're probably going to have a good match. But no one really wants to see it, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the whole Braun thing, like him costing Roman the title. Oh, shit. Him costing Roman the title. Oh, shit. Come on. Woo, okay. Him costing him the WWE title in the main event. It was like, okay, maybe they're gonna build towards that. And apparently they're just supposed to feud on what's the next? I don't even remember the Fastlane. There we go. They're supposed to feud there, but I don't know, whatever. It's supposed to be a placeholder feud for Roman before he faces Undertaker, which is, you know, whatever. But, you know, for someone that got cost the world title, I'd be kind of pissed, you know? Like, I don't know if one pay-per-view's enough of an ass beating. And, what's the next thing? Tagging Austin and Pin King. Is this going to be the end of the match? Whatever, we'll see. Probably not. So what was I going to say? Oh yeah, the whole Braun Roman thing, it seemed to come out of nowhere, and then there's really no... I was hoping to see, like, Roman come in and, like, eliminate Braun, because they were building up Braun as, like, this unstoppable monster. I was going to say he's going to have a match with Big Show at WrestleMania, but I just remembered Big Show's going to face Shaq, so that's not going to happen. But yeah, they were like, oh, look at Strowman, he's a fucking monster. Why not have Roman cost him the fucking Rumble? Build towards a feud like that. Like, there was no payoff until... There was no payoff at all. Strowman came in, like, I think he was one of the first 10. And then, of course, Roman came in at 30, so there was, like, no interaction between the two of them. So it just seemed, like, really dumb and shit. Because, like, Roman got cost the title and then did nothing about it throughout the whole night, even while Braun was in the ring. So I thought that was pretty dumb. Man, he was back to the Randy Orton winning. That was the biggest surprise, because, like, holy fuck. Like, okay, because you see Orton win, and you can only assume he's going to feud with Bray. We're not going to have Cena and Orton at the Royal Rumble. We're not going to have AJ versus Orton at the Rumble, because they're both heels. Although I would like to see that at WrestleMania. Excuse me. So it's like, of course Bray's gonna fucking win the title at Elimination Chamber, and they're going to have their match at WrestleMania, and apparently now Orton's like, yo, I'm not going to cash in my thing against you, Bray. I'm loyal to you, whatever. So what it looks like it's going to be Harper, Wyatt, and Orton in a three-way for the world title at WrestleMania. I mean, part of me kind of likes that. It's a weird match. I think it's better. I don't know. The inclusion of Harper is, I don't know. He's definitely going to be the one to eat the pin, and then I guess they'll build to a feud between Orton and Wyatt later on for the title. But, yeah, that's probably what it's going to end up being. It's not been confirmed yet because they're going to do a Battle Royale next week to determine who's going to face. And I don't see AJ winning it. I don't see Cena winning it. And so, yeah, Harper is like the logical choice.